just in time. Good evening. This is Alfred Hitchcock. No. Oh, I got the Troll Slayer going, baby. Yes, I do. I hope you're doing well. Hello, and Miller. Howdy to you, my friend, and Connor Office X16. And hello to you. Yes, let there be light. There we go. This is the Troll Slayer. Yes. Aha. I'm going to put it in the kiln tomorrow and forge it. No, I'm not going to forge checks, but so I'm just working on this, so stay tuned, and I'll check your comments in just a jiffy. A jiffy, shall I say. I'm going to get it so sharp that you could be able to shave with it, matey. Shave, I say. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, she's a beauty. She's a beauty, I say. And this is the blade for the lawnmower I'm making in the backyard, that gigantic thing, yes. So after this, we shall go inside and perhaps I will play my electric guitar. I will check the comments in a moment. This is the Troll Slayer that I promised cooler taste. Is cooler taste here. Let's see. Holy old. Oh, feline gaming. Oh, this is the Troll Slayer. Can you see that? Hang on, I'll get the. I hammered for this in the backyard right there. You can see it. I'm sharpening her up. It's already pretty stout steel, but I'm going to put it in the forge tomorrow. Really? Okay. Where am I located? We've been trying to reach you. Okay. It is going to be. I'm in North Florida, yeah. What do you want to reach me for? I'm just curious, I say. Oh, these tiny little print here. Let's see. What kind of what? Oh! Yes, I am a blacksmith. Yes, I am. How are you this evening? So three pick turtle, yeah. They're trying to reach me about the car. Oh, my car is so old, it doesn't qualify for full coverage or an extended warranty. So this is my super powerful. Look across there. See that? Or up here. This is my troll laser beam light. I am an extraterrestrial. I eat trolls for a living. Oh, benzos, huh? Well, it kind of zaps the life out of you, but if it works for you, I can understand. We all have anxiety sometimes. Oh, the handle of the sword. It will cedar. You want me to show you the cedar? Show and tell time, long as it's not dirty, 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 and it's civil. Here's my red cedar, and I'm running out of it because Brian burned the crap out of it. So, this is my red cedar. Right there. See that red, that beautiful red? That is sought after right there. Very rare. It's hard to find. So that's going to be the handle. So, cooler taste will enjoy this troll chopper right here, baby. Yeah. Now I had to hammer forge that. So that's a cold forge. But I am going to go ahead and put it in the old kiln. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. I'll tell you, it's good to have my part of the mod squad. Feline. Flamin', how about that? Feline Flamin'. Because there she's going to take her flaming sword and her large print Bible and beat you over the head, you trolls. I shall get back to it, shall I? Yes, sharpen her on up, then we'll go inside and I'll play the old electric guitar. How about that? All right, put that there. Get this here. Put this over here. This flashlight is a badass flashlight right here. It really is a badass flashlight. So here I go. I'm going to do some grinding. Grind it on down. And turn it this way so you can see it better. There we go. And I'm giving it a serrated edge. So it'll be a clean kill for the old trolls. Arr. Oh, it's getting sharp. It is getting sharp. There's that serrated edge, if you can see it. I'm getting that nice serrated sharp edge, but oh baby, I can shave with this. This is the Jolly Green Giant shaving tool right here. Oh, nice and balanced too. Ooh, wait till I get done with it, not rid of it. I'm thinking getting rid of the trolls. All right, we'll go back. We'll go inside in a little bit, but I want to get a good sharp edge on it. I'll bring it inside so we can do show and tell. I can because I'm single. I bring all kinds of stuff inside, including stray cats that I love so much. I don't need that vice. You know, real men have vice hands. And it's going to have a double edged, so you can take two trolls out at one time. Yeah, yes, I know it's bent. Tomorrow I'll hammer it out after I put it in the fire. Yeah, it is bent. Yes, it's going to be a hell of a little weapon, shall I say. All right, hang on a second. Well, I guess I can come back, carry you inside the old mansion, shall I say. The old mansion. Well, what a beautiful evening out here. It surely is, I say, Cheerios and Rice Krispios. All right. Well, let's go on inside, shall we? Wow. Yeah, a few months ago, I was scheduled for knee surgery. They do one knee at a time, but I changed my mind. That rhymed. I repaired my own knees. I'll tell you in a moment. Oh, oh. Well, it's okay. No big deal. Gravity takes its toll. Sometimes takes its toll. All right, put you over here. Yeah, I can hear that little squeak scoundrel all the way from here. That darn little scoundrel, he can walk the plank. Say, darn little squeaky dog. Oh, but what can I say? They're good neighbors, right? They're good neighbors. I could imagine someone just tuning in saying, WTF? Well, let me look at the commentos. Ooh. Alcohol free. I love it. I don't miss it one bit. I just try to encourage you guys to love your life. Yeah. Uh-huh. Please don't try to play guitar. I am a jack of all trades. Mm-hmm. Hello, Mexican pheasant. I am. And Hondo Miller and Kayak MH5 something. Hello, Kayak. How's it going, baby? All right, we got I don't know. I'm like crappy at everything. I'm about as good on a keyboard as I am on a guitar, and I've been known to burn up a piano. That's why they call me Hot Fingers Al. Has nothing to do with stealing shit. No, Hot Fingers Al. I'm smiling, doing my neck exercises. I'll show you how I do neck exercises so you'll know how to strengthen your neck. As strong as an extraterrestrial. Put this here, put that there, and put this here. Alright, so here's what I do. I lay it on in the old decliner, or sit down in the old decliner here, right? And now this is a 100-pound rubber band. Tension band, okay, it's 100 pounds. Now if you double it, it's 200 pounds of force, what it takes to pull, okay? Like this, you know. Like that, and like this. Turn it this way so you can see what I'm doing here. Now this is 100 pounds of force. Get my drift? That's literally like taking 100 pounds and doing that. That's how strong I am. I can do 200 real easy. So here's what you do to do your neck exercises. Go back here, right, on your back of your head. It's not made for the weary. Pull like that and then go like this, like that, like this. Oh. Yeah. And then if you really want to go to the advance, go like this and give yourself, oh, what a rush. Near-death experience. Oh, they're reporting me self-harm. Exercise, baby, exercise. That way, if a gorilla gets you around the neck, you'll know how it feels. So this is my, like I said, my exercise. That was 200 pounds of force. I will demonstrate. I'll just hit this right up here. You think it was bad when your grandpa hit you in the back of the head with a little rubber band, troll. So this is my exercise program, tension bands. If you really want to do it, you can do 400 pounds. And that, oh my gosh, that's like, grab it like this. I can hardly even do it. If I do it like this, I can do it like that. And you, does that feel good? Chester say it feel real good. Chester the cantaloupe molester. Hey, I didn't mean to call you at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I want to come by and check your cantaloupes out. Yeah. Chester the cantaloupe molester. Well, my moderator, don't delete me for that comment. That's pretty bad when a moderator deletes the guy running a channel. Yeah. Held for review. All right. Well, apparently, YouTube must have deleted that. It wasn't moderators. It wasn't feline gaming, or. Now that's funny. Cry 51. Damn I don't have a wife. Nah, she's an ex-wife. I call her the ex-wife. And she's a good person. Her and I were not compatible. Miss Ruby, hello, Miss Ruby. How are you doing on this beautiful evening? Sit back here and relax and enjoy the repercussion of this beautiful day. It's a repercussion. That's what I say, the echo. I am a poet also. Would you like to hear a little poetry? I'll shut the air conditioner off over here. I don't need it now anyway. This is a poem. Well, if you don't want to hear it, you can just go somewhere else. If you don't like it, it doesn't really matter. But I know usually whoever hears my poems is quite, shall I say, soothed. It's a soothing experience. So here we go. I know, shut the hell up. It's just get on with the poem. Don't rush me. Take a deep breath of the prana. No, not piranha. Prana, air. And we shall. Okay, take a deep breath. Let it out. In, out. It's called breathing for conquerors, for creators. Okay. So, here we are, moving through space and time. I see the spirit of life tapping me on the shoulder. I'm moving a little too fast, perhaps faster than the speed of light. And the spirit says, slow it down. My child, you're going way too fast. You're missing the roses and all the beautiful things around you. The little bees flying and the birdies humming and the froggies croaking. You're missing all of these things. And so I said to myself, oh, spirit of the universe, why must I slow down? I am having so much fun, speeding faster than the speed of light. And he said, well, because when you have your dream tonight, you must be calm and easy and still, so I can help you get beyond that chill you have in your soul. I want to warm you up so you can be a little kinder to those around you. Have a little mindfulness. And so I said, oh, spirit, must I? Do I have to slow down and think about things and remain calm? And he said, we all have choices, my child. What's your choice? Because you can't see what's ahead of you. You're going to just incinerate yourself and go through the black hole in this universe. Slow down. Butterfly, butterfly, take me away to somewhere, perhaps another day. Kiss me on my cheek. Let me fly on your wings. Take me high through the universe, I say. Let me fly like the little airplane behind me, I say. Yeah. The little airplane behind me, excelling, trying to make it through the atmosphere, perhaps to the stars. Yes. Yeah. The stars. You can't get my goat. No, you can't. Because my goat is something you'll never understand. My goat. I cherish him like the people over and with the Taliban. They love their little goats, you know they do. Thank you, Miss Ruby. Kind of you. Well, I am a poet, and it doesn't matter to I whether you like it or not. I do it for myself, you see. Sometimes I imagine when I was a little child climbing that tree. Well, I'm going to do some music. You could stay, leave, or zip away, whatever you want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, everyone. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another troll, another one bites the dust. Beware my mod squad. I have great circulation for a 64-year-old. Yeah, my doctor, a cardiologist, says you have a great, powerful, strong heart. Unfortunately, you have aneurysm. I not to worry though. They say that you leave painlessly. It goes pop, pop, pop. How's it going, CRT gamer? Sup, pal? Well, I'm doing good. Sup, you? Sup? Are you doing good? What's up with you? What's up? What's up? I'm getting ready to annoy the trolls with my guitar. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of laid back. You'll be able to watch the live stream later, and wow. Now see, this is the very opposite of a troll. I have done scary stories, Miss Ruby. They're on my channel. I've got to organize them in a playlist. I've got 5,000, almost 6,000 videos. Some of them are, well, when I was intoxicated, I guess you could say. But that doesn't happen no more, not even any day. For I'm healing myself as the angels give me wings to get beyond the toxicity and the things that call themselves people that are really trollish. Troll. Any urban legend? Sure. You wanna hear a story? I'll give you a story. Urban legends. So we can get. I will be scary now. I'm gonna turn the lights down. Now go pop you some popcorn. Relax, and I'm gonna tell you a story. Let all your friends know that the big kahuna here, the moose, is going to tell a moose of a story. Oh, yes, urban legend. I got many urban legends. Ooh, hang on a second. I have to create the setting for it. All right. Okay, now sit back and enjoy the ride. You can fall asleep if you'd like. I will take you to a beautiful place of fantasy. Here we go. Listen to my voice carefully. If you're driving or doing something important, you might want to stop and not listen to this, because my voice is soothing as a beautiful crystal spring stream on a warm summer day. It all starts here, somewhere in the deep mountains of the Ozark. The legend of the Hakasalta man. The Native Americans knew the Hakasalta man. Oh, yes. You see, they often hid late in the night, close to the encampment of the tribe, and these creatures were truly unrecognizable. In other words, they can just be translucent. What happened here about 140 years ago in the Ozarks? There was a slight avalanche. All of the natives heard it. They feared and thought it was an act of God. God was angry at them, or the spirits. But nonetheless, the folk living in the town nearby knew it was just the rumbling of rocks crumbling, escaping their little encampment and entrapment on the mountain. So you must understand that beyond the avalanche were the creatures of the night. Yes, they were small creatures. They were amphibious like frogs with sharp teeth, razor sharp. And they worked their way into the encampment of the natives' tribe. They were sleeping soundly. And then screaming came about. Blood-curdling screams. Bloody murderous screams. Ah! Like that. Except 100 times louder. Don't tune out yet. You must hear the rest of the story, my friends. So, the town below in the valley heard the screams. They knew it was from the natives. However, they just thought that they were having some kind of ceremony. However, Big John, who is the king of the mountain, who ruled the mountain, heard the screams. A hulk of a man, towering, well over 8 feet tall, 735 pounds of pure muscle, had a hammer in his hand, for he used the hammer to build all kinds of things so beautiful. It had finesse in his big hands to be able to heal the smallest little creature. He heard the screams of the natives and he rushed down with 2 hammers in his hands, weighing 600 pounds apiece. He came down the mountain and started slaying the little beasts, the little frog-like creatures, carnivorous little creatures, working their ways through their teepees, feeding on the flesh of the natives. He hammered them to pieces, and hammered them one by one. He felt not the pain of them chewing on his ankles. He just ignored it and hammered them to pieces. So if you're up there in the Ozark Mountains, my friend, beware of the... Beware of them, or they will sneak into your bed while you're sleeping. Start at the bottom and work their way up and chew your flesh up like a land piranha. I bet you'll never ask for another story, will you? Well, that's the end of the urban legend of the on the Ozarks. So now it's time for music. In a musical state of mind. Oof. Well, I just ad-libbed that story because I can do it. I am very creative. Very creative. Now, did the Mod Squad delete the trolls? Let's see if they did or not. Oh, yes, the trailer park. You were very welcome, Miss Ruby. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Even if you were the only one with me this evening, I would still do it just for you. Yes. So, I'm doing this for myself, but however, you are welcome to go for the roller coaster ride. We're going to go up and down, all around. Yes, we will. But I'm going to keep it a little low key, and we'll do some nice slow cosmic blues, as I call them. Cosmic blues. I have no synthesizer with my guitar. It's purely all my talent, baby. All my talent. So here we go. One, two, three, four. Uh-huh. Do my stretching. Put my steampunk glasses on, baby. Steampunk, steampunk. Go to bed, steampunk. All right. I must have lost one of my slides. Or did I? Yep, it went somewhere. Well, only one slide then. That's fine. Ah, there it is. So, as my ex-girlfriend Estelle said, one is not enough. So you take it any way you want to take it. So, my coffee with a little caramel syrup with sea salt and a little pomegranate juice. Yeah. And apple cider vinegar for the coronary. I might have a short circuit somewhere. Well, we got something going on. Well, I must have a troll in my amplifier. Must have a troll in the old amplifier, baby. That's my pickup. I got a defective pickup here. What's going on with this guy? Yeah. Well, let's see what's going on. We shall see here. Pickup. Not my pickup truck, the pickup. Got 3 pickups here. 1, 2, and 3. Had a full moon out there, howling at the moon. Yeah, oh, me, a brand new guitar and a bad pickup. That's not good. No problem. Probably take 6 months to get a new pickup for it. You ain't gonna see me getting mad. They give the trolls something to complain more about. Oh, yes, definitely the pickup is going out. Oh, glory, glory, gumball. It must be a demon in my guitar or a troll. Something like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. About ready to go out. Hey, give some of the trolls something to talk about. little dandy. Yeah, that's what that delay is. Yep, that's why it has a delay. However, just to be sure. Oh, oh, he electrocuted himself. Oh. I will put my wireless ones in there and see what happens. But I'm pretty sure it's the pickups going. It's a brand new guitar. Uh-huh. I'm sure you trolls. Boy, that's a four-letter word, isn't it? Probably have something to say of what's going on with it. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you do. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep, it's a pickup. It is the guitar, so that ends the electric guitar for who knows how long. They'll probably send me another one, but yeah, no big deal. I'm not going to cry and weep and bitch and complain and drive myself insane because I got several other things. Like I got little Squeaky over here, my ukulele we can play. Yes, I do. No big deal, baby. See, it's got three pickups there. 1, 2, 3. And if all of them are not working correctly, even one going out, you'll get a distorted sound or it'll be delayed. Now, how do I know this? Because I am a backyard scientist, I say, and a yakadoodle-doo today. Oh, let's look at the comments. Oh my, only 14 of you guys with me. Thank you so much. Hang on a second. I really, you have no idea how much I appreciate you being part of my life. For being a single man, even though I occupy my time interestingly. All right, let's look at the comments here. Well, oh my gosh. Feline gaming has been busy here. I'll tell you. All right. All right, David Mayfield. Hello, my friend. All right, we got CRT Gamer is part of the mod squad, and we got also up here we got a whole slew. Feline Gaming. Big Les. Now he's a crab, isn't he? Because he get crabby sometimes. Timmy and Eric, big time. I like that. That's nice. That's a nice handle. Big Les. Oh my gosh. The big crab. All right. Uh, best time to catch me live, and I'll do the stories if you want. If you're up, I can do some really scary stuff. I got a lot of literal interesting experiences in my world. So what I do is I add sometimes kind of this the other to spice it up, if you know what I mean. Yes, such sweet people. All right, JMD Duffin 311. Warm Springer Jerry. Some people, and I avoid drama, but if you go to Walmart in this little town, you see all the elements of inbreeding, if I shall I say, because you got these really, and it doesn't really necessarily. I'm not picking on their physical appearance, but it usually goes with someone is like 400 or 500 pounds or whatever, and they're loud and boisterous, and it's like all the family members look the same. Grandpa looks like the granddaughter looks like the cousin. You just wonder what the hell is going on here. Um, but it happens, I guess, in every little town. Like Uncle Ulysses says, keep it in the family, right? Uh, cool. Thank you for that. For the little story. I'm glad you like that. I'm glad you like that. Trailer park. Yes, sirree. This is a very civil trailer park. I am the lord of the trailer park. I know all the deputies, and I got them on speed dial. And not necessarily, but I do respect first responders immensely because they've saved my ass a few times, especially EMSs. All right. Appreciate that, man. He's passing through, so yeah, baby. At least one of the pickups is bad. So I will be calling the seller who I bought it from. Yeah, yeah, baby. Appreciate that. I have become a bro. Yeah, it's the pickup. So yeah. All right. Yeah, I was pretty sure that's what it is. And yeah, baby, you get it, bro. I do. Oh my gosh, what the heck's going on? That's called elderly abuse. 44BM01 Grandpa forgot to take his meds again. I did, and I'm proud of it. I don't need that shit. I don't need that mind altering crap. Hell no. Hmm. That is funny, though. Uh, Victor Organ. Victor Orban. Okay. See, I'm not much on. I've been busy, believe it or not. I love music, but I've been busy, running a couple of businesses, doing that for a while in the past. And, what's in the drink? Okay, Bookery man, no alcohol. I'll tell you that much. It's got strong coffee, and it's got apple cider vinegar. It's got creatine. It's got, let's see, what else do I have in there? Been a long day. It's got that caramel syrup infused, excuse me, infused with sea salt. Not yawning because I'm bored with you guys. Definitely not. I'm just, it's a natural reflex, you know. And what else is in there? Did I say apple cider vinegar? That's the most important thing. It's good for your urinary tract. Yeah. Helps get rid of toxins. Helps clean your kidneys out and it helps a little bit with the kidney stones. And I have a buku. But you know, my insurance, they won't help me out with that. They're like, yeah, man. And you know, it tastes so much better than alcohol. I'm done with it. I have literally destroyed my creativity in the past 3 years because of my physical, mental, and spiritual pain. And, but you know, I stopped drinking. It's not difficult for me to stop drinking. It was difficult. But I started back because I didn't realize it was the spiritual aspect. Maybe perhaps you guys can understand. Yeah. Um, the spiritual aspect of it just totally takes your creativity. Um, well, Kane, 4443. Appreciate that. Pure stud. Yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Can you make me a tea? Oh, well, of course. Aren't you from the UK there? Maybe I'm pretty sure you are. Cheerios and the Rice Krispies. Let me see what kind of tea. What kind of... Oh, the Queen was it. What kind of tea would you like? God save the Queen. Bless her heart, the late Queen Elizabeth. Yes, I want to come to the UK. I really do. I haven't been out of this country ever, and now it's about time to leave, maybe permanently. No, I love excuse me, I love the old USA. I'm very comfortable here. Not that I wouldn't be comfortable somewhere else, but let's see what else we got. Uh-oh, Dusty Old Walnut. He's been out with his back out. Found your channel. Guess something good came out of a bad thing. That's quite sweet of you, my friend. And hey, I'll be sending healing to you because I'm an empath. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it right now. Ready? And I'm not going to beg for money like the televangelist. I'm just going to just put my hand, one of my little tentacles out. So I'm an empath, and I'm going to say, heal. There. Didn't cost me anything. So, yeah. Feel the love, my friends. Feel the love. My neck. Yeah, there you go. There are some small towns with just 4 last names in a cemetery, like 1,000 plots. That's funny. Where's my neck? Right here. I didn't get. I was trying to recover a cap and ball revolver I dropped 3 years ago in the lake. Luckily, that lake is only. Excuse me. Come on, Al, wake up. I know what I need. Hang on a second. No, not a beer. I'm gonna get me a nice energy drink, baby. Oh yeah. It's late at night. Won't it keep you awake? I sure hope so. Hang on, baby. Where's my energy? Another one bites the. Another one bites the. This is your best bet right here. Is good old extra virgin olive oil. Yes, you trolls probably have. Here I have a fire stop for trolls. Kills trolls on the spot. Oh, my energy drink. Where did I? Outside in the old wagon. Yes. Now, help me with this. I can't. What does it mean when you're on the wagon or off the wagon? I'm not drinking, so am I on the wagon or off the wagon? I think I'm probably on the wagon or off the wagon. No, off the wagon. I don't know. Please help me with this, will you? Oh, what a beautiful evening. And here is my beautiful, beautiful four ladies right there. Ooh, yes. Aren't they beautiful? They are so beautiful. And those are Estelle's four sisters. And those were my previous girlfriends before Estelle. And you see what happens to all the women in my life. Now, what did I do with the energy drinks? Come on, Cheech. You want to come in? Come on. Come on. Here we got Cheech. Come on, Cheech. Ooh, the old knees, baby. Ooh. Yeah, I can do it. Oh, we got that camera's on. Come on. Come on, Cheech. All right. He'll be hopping in here like a little rabbit. Cheech. Come on, Cheech. Cheech, come on. There he is. There he is. He's my fur baby. He's the star of the evening. Yes, I know I got to clean the place up. Oh, look, he's loving everyone. How much do you love everyone? Do you? Huh? Come here. How much? Come here. He's something else. He's my little baby. He's my little baby. Okay. Open the old energy drink up. Yes, I will, baby. Yak-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, I'm a crappy housekeeper, I admit it. I just do the bare minimum and conchet everything. Mind you, I'm still recovering from alcoholism. Even though I was only drinking twice a week, that's still alcoholism. I'm still recovering from that. Recovering from knee issues. A motorcycle wreck last April. Recovering from that. So, almost killed me. Don't get dehydrated, let me put it that way. Drink plenty of water and get your electrolytes, yeah. Every energy drink I drink at least the same amount of water. All right. Oh, thank you. My God. Dusty Walnut, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. The wagon is sober, so I'm on the wagon, right? All right, sounds good. What the hell? That's what I love it. I love it. That's a good one. This is ask. Oh wait a minute. Skates or scale? Scale 9107. You're definitely off the wagon because if you were on it, the bastard would derail. Yeah, because I am eccentric. He would be going all over the place. I love it. Thank you about the kitty. Yeah, that's my fur baby. His parents are totally feral and wild. Yeah. Oh, is this? Wow, is this from Die Antwoord? My gosh, Hollywood must be copying me or something. Yeah, well, I'm a master in Taekwondo. Well, I'm a black belt. I'm not a master. I don't teach. But however, my master, he's deceased, but he was Korean from South Korea. And I trained with him for a whole year. And it was well worth it. Well worth it. Oh my gosh. Oh, Scale 9107, please stay on my channel. Twice a week. Kids in Scotland have it before school. Oh my. That's, um, I used to love drinking, but right now at this point in my life, it doesn't serve me well. And if I drank one beer now, I would feel it in the morning. I would. Now, when I was drinking, 2 or 3 times a week, it was still bad. It's just not. It's okay, man. It's funny. That is funny. Scale 9107. Better off drinking the alcohol than those shitty drinks. No, mine are actually pretty good. They're not so intense. They are. They do have real 100% snake venom from the Antiquanted Antioch Baptist Church, a snake handling church up there in North Carolina that I went to. I don't. I can't remember the name of it, but there was a young lady I was dating, and one evening, Saturday, she said, "Would you like to go to church with me?" Sure, boy. Snakes alive. Um, I still remained her lover and girlfriend, but I told her, I said, honey, I never want to go back to that place again. Darn water moccasins, wall to wall water moccasins, rattlesnakes, pygmy rattlers. Man, pass me another rattlesnake there, Brother Swanson. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, he got me again. Oh, thank God we have venom or anti venom. No, no anti venom. Hell no. So I understand moderation. But the energy drinks, I'll be honest with you, are nothing compared to the alcohol. Yeah, baby, you're right. You're right. Dusty old walnut. Booze is depression for me. Almost. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Where am I from? Yeah, I'm from another planet deep in the galaxy. I was screwing with probably kids that were on my channel early this morning. I turned my head and I said, "Oh yeah, baby, I am in Florida. Yes, I, I am. This is just myself, my friend. You know, when it took me a while to. It was painful to. I didn't have any withdrawals from stopping drinking, but to reset myself, it's like I still got a ways to go. But my creativity has come back, and I enjoy getting up first thing in the morning, and I get up during the early morning hours, and it's like I'll go to bed, 10 or 11, and get up at 2 a.m., sleep a couple hours, and get up at 4 or 5 a.m. Sometimes stay up. Um, but I'm single, and I'm retired and disabled from the neck up and neck down. So I've got that many issues. Courtesy of a head injury in, yeah, Hobie, Texas, near Houston. I almost died there, but thank you, my friend. Bless you too. Scottish. Well, my dad was Scottish, and also he was also Native American and English. He had those kind of, and so he was like, Cheerios, oh, don't know drink firewater. It's like being, my mother was Italian from northern Italy, and she was something else, is all I'll say. But we all go, okay, you'll probably relate to this. We all go to the bar, right? All three of us. Big Chief, Luigi, and O'Malley. So O'Malley saying, "Oh yes, I'm going to have a whole drink and maybe the whole bar too." And Chief said, "No, you drink 'em no firewater. I scalp you right here on the spot." And O'Malley said, "Oh, I'm tired of your shit, Chief." And he, sure enough, he gave him a quick haircut. And Luigi said, "Oh, ma, the beautiful ladies here. Oh, I'm going to go to flirt." Chief said, "No, no, no, no flirting with women. We got plenty of squaw at TP." So he scalped the shit out of him, too. So I am the chief now. My Native American spirituality is a Scottish accent. Let's try this. Let's see. I live in Dublin. Is that the English or is that what or not? Trying to get a little English. It's called that Spanglish, but Irish and English would be what English or English. Let's see. Let's see here. I keep jumping to English. Give me a little. Oh, I'm not lit. No, I'm not drunk. You are. Well, congratulations. But yeah, stop drinking. Yeah, definitely. It's not worth it. Oh, well, if you're an Indian, I'm the Queen of England. Why, I can prove it. Why don't you come over here to my place and I'll give you a complimentary haircut? I am native, but I'm also English and Irish and Italian. Yes, unlucky, I say. Oh, what's happened now? It gets resolved. I'm not going to throw you somebody's up. Thank you. Ah, thank you. It's a good thing I have you guys to remind the old man, and I am old. So, those of you that know my age, if you would be silent and don't post, those of you that don't, how old do you think I am? I'm waiting. Mm-hmm. I'm going to. Oh my. Oh my gosh. 64, baby. 64. When I get a Beatles song. When we get older, losing our head. Bum, 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 bum. How old are you, Mr. Scale? 9107. Okay, Freddie's 24. Oh, did you say I'm 24? Oh, I'm 78. That's right. Oh, I'm as old as my Uncle Ulysses. And you ought to see him. He did lose a bunch of weight because I took his car keys around. I took his car keys away, and he walked all the way back up to Alabama stand. Yeah, he lives in Dumbass, Alabama. Dumbass, Alabama. Yeah. Okay, well, good for you, my friend. I hope it all comes out for you. uh, well, I'm young at heart, my friend. I am. I've got a lot of hard miles. I had a terrible childhood, terrible foster homes, and terrible childhood. However, I'm healing from it. I'm almost healed. Uh, yeah. Well, you take you some Imodium, baby, a buddy or whatever. Some Imodium. Mm-hmm. Uh huh. Righto! Like when I go to the bathroom, I just go, and that's it. I'm done. That's how healthy I am. Like, why sit there all day? Get out there in the bathroom, get it over with, get it done, and get out. All right? Someone else might want to use. One of my other personalities may want to use the bathroom. Well, you've been drinking for a week. Why would you want to do that, my friend? Or do you have a drinking problem? When you run out of alcohol, then you have a problem? Or just being facetious? Perhaps you need to go ahead and do a self evaluation. I don't think I never, yeah. Do I know a guy called Nixon Cider? No, I don't. Oh, the wife left you. Like I said, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Um, I know how that feels. I guess you say you were 24? Freddie 412. Uh, hmm. Okay. Well, you might want to go ahead and do a self reflection on that because I never had any withdrawal symptoms, I guess, like what you're having with alcohol, but I did when I got hooked on oxycodone and hydrocodone. Doctor just gave me an exorbitant amount of that shit. And it didn't take me, within a couple of months, I was hooked. Couldn't get off of it. Yeah, 36, okay. Well, try to heal, okay? Seriously. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Of course, you get angry. You're hurt. When you're hurt, you get angry. It's a loss, any kind of, it's grief. Grief can be all kinds of things, whether loss of the death of someone or, your spouse leaving you or whatever. It truly can. It truly can. Oh yeah, I can understand. I've been there. Hasta la vista, baby. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to hear those comments when someone's got a legitimate issue going on. You might push them over the edge, you asshole. Someone's hurting. I will not tolerate that shit. No. Yeah. No. There's enough bullies in the world for everyone, and I refuse to be bullied. No, hell no. I'll tell you a little story. When I was in high school, this this dude who was like this, muscle twitch. So when he went ahead and did that little kick of his, that little dance and kick with a smile on his face, I grabbed a hold of his foot and twisted the shit out of it and broke his freaking knee. He was down there crying like a little bitch. Well, guess what? I had no issues with any bullies, none. Mod you. All right, buddy, you got it. All right, you are a mod. You're part of the mod squad, baby. Yep. I'll let you use your own discretion. So, yeah. Um, oh, I covered it again? What the heck? This is what happens when you get 64. When I get older, okay, I'll tell it again. I'm not an asshole. I'll say, well, you should have been listening. Don't you just dislike people like that? All right, I'm not covering it now. Okay. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So, so what happened is this guy kept bullying me right in high school, and so what I did was I have very quick muscle twitch. So when he went to go kick me with that smirk on his face, I grabbed his foot, twisted around. He landed face down, and I broke his kneecap. He was crying like a little bitch. So I was never, it never was an issue. Um, they didn't seek any kind of, some discipline for me. But I never had any problems with bullies from that point on. Not one. Yeah, not one. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Who wants to be a mod? That's gay as hell. Would you dislike gay? I'm not gay, but do you dislike people that are gay? Well, I'll just go ahead and yeah, remove you, buddy. How about that? This channel it's about love. It's not about tolerating people. It's about celebrating people. Okay. If you're kind and you have a loving heart, you're welcome here. If not, get the hell off my channel. Yeah. Uh, if someone genuinely has an issue where his wife just left him and he's struggling with alcoholism, don't you pick on that guy. Don't you dare freaking do that, okay? I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, man. He is the bully police, so you better watch out. He's the bully police. Yeah, apparently, he's been bullied like I was, and we don't like bullies. We don't like them. Um, in fact, you probably won't bully us in our face because you're nothing but a little coward. You know what I mean? Uh huh. Mm. So we're having a interesting conversation this evening. Um, no doubt. No doubt. Oh, this is Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a troll. Humpty Dumpty was not an asshole, but Humpty Dumpty swallowed the troll with his asshole and pooped him out the next morning, troll. Ha 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 ha. Siree. Well, that's very laughable. If that made you feel good, by all means, I bet you wouldn't call me Humpty Dumpty to my name. You want to see what Humpty Dumpty looks like? What he can do with ceramic tiles with just the back of my hand, baby? Oh, he. Yeah, baby. Madrid. Madrid. I think I do know something. I may be wrong, but I think it's Madrid. Am I correct there, my fellow brother? Am I correct? Hmm. 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 I guess you may have seen me break the tiles, but I break concrete too. But big deal, right? Magicians can do that. It's a trick. I do it for real. But it's just a hobby of mine. Uh, it's just a hobby. Uh, so those of you out there that are hurting, that going through something with grief, try to remember that it's just temporary right now. Okay, it's going to pass, and that's what I've had to do. Yeah, I've had to do that before. had a lot of hard miles in my life, but however, I'm making up for it now. I had a terrible, terrible childhood. What the heck's behind the darn chair here? Hang on a second. Well, oh yeah. Now, the dude that called me Humpty Dumpty, right? Okay. Do I look like Humpty Dumpty at the age of 64? Huh, boy? In fact, I'm going to show you my balls right now. I got big black balls, bigger than yours, you little bitch. Huh? Those are my 10-pound black balls, boy. Mm-hmm. I didn't get those balls for being a pussy and a mangina like you called me Humpty Dumpty, you little troll. Yeah, baby. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, sirree. Ooh. I am. I love being silly, I say. Ooh. Uh-huh. Is that your real name, Alan Victory? I like the 777, though. May I ask why you're using 777? Would you please tell me why you're using the number of accomplishment, the number of perfection? That's what that is. Yes. Ooh. That's right, my beautiful Scottish friend. Mm-hmm. I surprise the shit out of people when I do that because people, they don't know what to think. Is he going to show us his balls? He doesn't look black. Uh, you gotta love people, you know. It doesn't matter. I get along with everyone. In fact, I've had friends. I have no friends now because that's what I choose. Cheech, my cat's name is Cheech. His sister ran off somewhere. We tried to find her, but uh, she was like high anxiety. Cheech is the very opposite. I shall get him for you. Yeah, he's a very lovable creature. Yes, he is. Hang on just a second. Cheech, come here, Cheech. How much you love me? Come here. Come here. Yes. Do you love? How much do you love? Do you love everyone out there? Say hello. Well, say hi. Yeah, say hi. Look at that. Isn't he just? Now, see, animals always reflect who their owners are. See? Right. Yeah, I love you too. I take care of them. Now, let me show you what I'm building for a subscriber. Because I'm a blacksmith, okay? Now, you fucking trolls, and I can say that because this is not made for children. This is what I build. I build all kinds of shit. In fact, I just sold a sword, a Lord of the Rings scimitar high sword, and got a pretty nice little handsome reward for it. But it's not done yet. I got to put it in the forge. Got to put it in the fire, and then I'm going to forge it. Then I'm going to put a cedar handle on it. But isn't she beautiful? This is the Troll Slayer, baby. Now, I am a proficient with weaponry of all kinds. So, yeah, I'm not afraid of it. It's razor sharp, by the way. Yeah, razor sharp. So this is what I do. So any of you trolls that want to say shit to my face, I won't even use this on you. No. If you get in my space or my face, now this is different. But still, you should have respect for people. One day you're going to slip, troll. Someone might cut your head clean off. You're going to piss someone off. They're having a bad day. Perhaps someone's wife left them, and they're like right on the edge. And you're going to say, you're going to bully them. They're going to freaking chop your head clean off, boy. Uh-huh. And in the backyard, I'm building a lawnmower. If you look at the last live stream, this is the the blade, which has got a cable, right? So I went from a 21 inch to 46 inch. Okay, so that is going to sound like a helicopter right there. Built them before. So yeah, this is me. I'm productive. I'm badass. And I got a lot of hard miles. And sometimes I don't give a fuck. No one ever bullies me to my face. No one. Not a soul. If you saw me in real life, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you how it is. Not bragging at all. Because I know who the fuck I am. I'm powerful. I'm strong. I'm confident. And you're nothing but a little wimpy coward hiding in your mama's basement. She's throwing Twinkies down all day long. Mommy, I have another Twinkie. Would you give me a gallon of milk? How about 3 gallons of milk? You're nothing but a little mangina boy, picking on people that their wives left them, having alcohol issues, and you're picking on, you're trolling and you're bullying. Go screw yourself, literally. I'm telling you. I would say most of you guys that are decent would agree with I. The rest of you, you trolls, I really don't give a damn. Uh huh. Yes, sirree. I weighed 317 pounds here 2 months ago. Now I am 258 pounds. You know why? Because I'm fucking bad to the bone. That's why. Mm-hmm. I'm bad to the bone. Appreciate that, scale 9107. You're probably a likewise man like I am, and understand. You're damn right. No one's going to bully Freddie 412. No, this guy's going through some shit in his life. So think about to send a few and encourage people that are going through things. I know how it is. I was homeless for 3 years. I spent 311 days in prison for some really just something minor. I didn't do any violence to anyone, but I got hooked on oxycodone, hydrocodone, and that's a bad thing, baby. That is a bad thing. So some of you people, where's your neck? Right here. Uh-huh. I do my neck exercises all the time. And I'm squeezing very hard. But you know what? I don't have those little wimpy ass freaking tendons dropping down. I got a freaking muscle there. You know why? Because I trained Taekwondo for a whole freaking year and got my ass kicked all over the place and learned how to work my muscles. Well beyond when I was 40, I was benching 520. I had a 58-inch chest. I was a beast. A beast. And I'm still a beast. But hey, it's who I am. All right. Well, Freddie, I wish you well, buddy. You come back anytime you need to, and I'm pulling for you. When I go to the lake, I kayak, and I'll say a few Native American prayers for you, okay? Remember, this is just a temporary thing, okay? All right. Well, not judo, but taekwondo is a dance, and it confuses a lot of other martial artists. Designed to confuse. It originated in Korea, and it's interesting. Yeah. Alan Victory, your strongest music is jaw. That's right. So, what's the 777 stand for there, my friend Alan Victory? I'm just curious. Yeah. I'm not trolling you or anything now. I just curious. That's all. Yeah. All right. Marvelesco. Uh-huh. Uh, well, Thank you for subscribing, my friend. I am bold. And you might as well say I'm a bastard, because my father, he wasn't there for me too much. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. My mother, she was there just screwing my whole life up. But she's done. She passed away at 87, very miserable and hateful throughout her whole life. So, but that's none of my business. We all have choices, right? I'm going to be the Jolly Green Giant. Be happy and funny all the time. That's just who I am. Yeah, that's just who I am. Yeah, man. There you go, Jolly. We're just a jolly old soul, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a good fellow, for you're a jolly good fellow. What's the rest of it? Yeah, man. Okay, so you retired from the Air Force. Okay. Well, thank you for your service, my friend. I appreciate that. So, what does 777 mean? I'm just curious. Yeah. hmm Yes. Respect. Mexican pheasant. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Yes. All right. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Um, yeah, my heart goes out to all the folks that have laid their life down, the folks that sacrifice so much to keep our country strong. And we don't always agree with everything, but that's what gives us the freedom not to agree, because folks like this gentleman here, yes, Alan, I just call you Alan. Alan, yes. Okay, well, that's good. I have a lot of Christians that come to my channel. I'm a spiritual man. I lean toward the Native American belief system. But yeah, I respect everyone that has love in their heart and kindness for others. I do not respect bullies or trolls. Yes, I have something here for the trolls. Where is it now? Here we go, and it's razor sharp. Oh yeah, the Troll Slayer 101. It is sharp. It is not to be messed with by an adolescent person. No, doesn't that just look hideous? Oh yeah. Just my kitty cat's very safe. Yeah. He's used to my frolicking around and doing silly things, but I'm always careful around him. What a beautiful evening, I say. Beautiful evening. Well, my guitar bit the dust, but it's okay. Uh, it's been a long day and a short time to get there. That water, apple cider vinegar, it helps your urinary system. It definitely helps. Well, I'm going to play my big, gigantic guitar here. We shall. I call this guy Squeaky. I paid $2 at the thrift store. Little squeaky guitar. How cute you are. Music is therapeutic, whether you listen to it do the old stretch. Yeah. Yes, sirree. It's humid here in old Florida. I will tell you that much. It is very humid here for a March night. Yes, it is. Well, that air conditioner feels better. It's been a long day for the old man. Called the Yakadoodle song. When you're feeling down, you got a frown. Happy little distraction. That's all you need. Say yakadoodle, yakadoodle doo. You kiss your trouble. Yeah, you kiss him goodbye. Distract yourself. Say a silly word. I'm gonna go put oh wait a minute, I think my microwave is done. That's right, I put popcorn in it and it started catching on fire. I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way and put it on the stove. I shall return in just a moment. I better throw that out in the garbage. Did you hear that? And there's no metal in there. Well, Another microwave bites the dust, baby. I didn't really need that popcorn anyway. Well, hello, how are you? There's my fur baby. Yep, there he is. There he is. You'd like to get up here and say hello to everyone, huh? Yeah. 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 Well, I'll tell you, I'm happy I got this critter here. Yes, I'm happy. Yes, he's furring the phone up. That means he's saying hello to you guys. Yeah. Uh, okay, let's see. We got. All right. All right. It's Alan Victory 777. I am on the straight and narrow all of my life. My wife passed away last year. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I can understand. Two sons, mother, father, sister, brother. But yeah, I can understand. I'm sorry to hear that. Mm. Thanks for letting me pick on you. I just get folks riled up sometimes. It's all right. I understand. It's no big deal. You weren't picking on me. Thank you. I appreciate that about the talent. Ah, okay, yeah. Um, so you get a lot of hard miles too. It looks like. So you're a conqueror, right? Sharp tongues. Yeah, I understand that. No harm done, my friend. You're welcome here anytime. Yes. Thank you, Indiana Jones. Thank you for that. Yeah, he's part of my life. Hello, Mexican pheasant again, my friend. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, I just pinned the guy who said Scotch Pots too. Said not this douchebag again. Mm. I bet he wouldn't tell me to my face. No way. No one disrespect. No one disrespects. I will give them a complimentary haircut. Ha ha ha. Yeah, no. You're pinned, buddy. You're pinned. You deserve it. So I just started in the past month to get serious about my channel. So I'm doing live streams because I'm basically recovering from alcohol toxicity. I quit 2 months ago, and I quit just in time. I guess you Christians and other people that have religious persuasions of different kinds can understand that you hear that little voice, and we all have different belief systems. It didn't take me long to listen and do as I was told because I figured it out. It was a spiritual thing, not the physical part of quitting. Now, it was physical too, but it's all on the incline, baby, all on the incline. Great. Yep. Good to meet you too, my friend. Come back anytime. Good to have you. And my condolences for your wife passing. I gotta say, I understand. I've been there. I know pills. Yeah. But we keep moving on, and we heal. We heal. We just heal. And Frankie U1Z4B. Well, hello, my friend. How are you? How are you? Yep. It's been a good day today. I got a lot done, and I'm proud of myself, and had a lot of you guys with me. And I just love this new troll slayer right here. This thing is like over 3 feet long, and it's rustic. And I made it out of a piece of tempered angle that I had, and I'm going to put it in the kiln, heat it up. I'm going to forge it, and I'm going to put a cedar handle on it. It's going to be a beauty. And I got a subscriber that he's been a pretty decent. He's been with me for a little bit. I'm gonna start making this stuff available to you guys and giving you like a 50% discount, like Walmart, half price, twice the price. Just joking, but you know what I mean. But he's looking at it like, what the heck's going on with this guy? Yeah. But yeah. So this place is a mess. I strategically put everything here. So some people would drive people nuts, but I'm single, and I'm happily single. I've been that way. And you men can understand that are single. No one's coming in my house other than my son, and him and I have an understanding. He knows I'm a little eccentric, but we have the best relationship ever. Lost 2 brothers, my 2 sons, and it's been hard on him. So, we have a great relationship, and yeah. Your mom, Andrew Diego. Of course I'm single. I enjoy being single. I am single, yes. Yeah. So this is the Moose Dating Network here. My biker name is Moose. The Moose Dating. I'm an old guy though, 64. You women cannot teach me a new trick. Hell no. In fact, there is no woman that I have met so far that can keep up with the old man on the kayak, the e-bike, or everything I do. Every one of them has been nappy. Not saying your mother's like that. I don't know her, but however, I will look. That's a compliment. Thank you. I appreciate the hell out of that. But being single 7 years, it's interesting, Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Ooh, my airplane is moving back there. It is. Oh, my old airplane. Look at that. It just keeps flying and flying like the old man. I'm an old eagle. I've been shot at. I've been abused, used. But this old eagle just keeps going and going, baby. Going. Mm. Ready to mingle. Do the mingle dance. Mingle, 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 Lord, mingle, 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 let mingle, mingle, Lord. I mingle, 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 mingle. That's a good song there. Mingle, 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 dingle, dingle, wingle, wingle, mingle, mingle. It's catchy. Someone will be listening to that in their dreams, and I mingle, 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 I mingle, 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 I mingle, 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 I mingle, 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 mingle. Well, I'm a very busy man. I really don't have time for a significant other, to be honest with you, or mingling. I don't have time for that, but nah. Pretty happy being single. But yeah, pretty happy. Now, I will tell you how I treat my girlfriends. Let me show you. Well, three of my girlfriends, they were witchy and bitchy. Well, where they are now. hmm So that's how I treat my women. So, just the way I am. I don't take no shit. So I don't give them my credit cards anymore. It's just the way I am. That's what kind of man I am. I'm not going to apologize for that. Hell no. No, I'm not. No, just the way I am, baby. Yes, sirree. All right, that's an interesting question. And I can attest to that. But not everyone's like that. My daughter's 17. I'm 64. That's my biological daughter. She works and very independent. You're talking about like what age group? Now this is Frankie U1Z4V. Okay. Um, I guess pretty much young could be teens, 20s, 30s. They're gonna probably get a reality check one day when whoever's enabling them, whether they're parents, grandparents, understand that they're going to have to work and be responsible for their survival, basic survival. It is sad. You're right, though. There's a lot of young people that don't have the work ethic. Like, I don't know how old you are, my friend, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. 20, 20 to 50. Isn't that screwed up? Even 50-year-olds. I tell you, it's some people can't work; they're disabled or they have some other issue going on. But those that are able-bodied and can at least do something should, and you got a sense of accomplishment when you do things and you accomplish it. It's sad. I honestly don't think our beautiful country is going to last much longer because due to the fact that the Chinese, mainly the Chinese, are just, their young folks are just, some of you might disagree with me, but do your research. They'll, they're fit, a lot of them, most of them, some of them aren't, but most of them, there's a lot of discipline. I don't agree with communism. However, look at how they are compared to our children, and it's sad. It really is sad. So I really don't see our country lasting much longer. And that's a shame. God bless America, but it's not going to make any difference when people don't want to cherish the basic rights and privileges. It's a privilege. We're privileged to live here in the good old USA. Privilege. And many of people have died and that have suffered and that have had trauma for our country. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of young folks don't even give a damn about that. And that is sad. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, I don't have to prove anything to you. Cross 2310, not a damn thing. Mhm. Not a damn thing. I never will explain myself to anyone. What I say is what I say. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. Yeah, not a damn thing. Oh, some of these folks have nothing better to do but look up someone's nose and Well, I just sneeze while you're looking up my nose, troll. Yes, I do. Mm. You're right. You're right. The boomers. The baby boomers, right after World War II. I was born in '62. Um, and I can remember then. I was born in Downey, California. I have vivid memories of Downey when I was a little kid. And now Downey is nothing but a freaking dumpster fire, literally. A dumpster fire. Um, yeah. Oh, cool. Well, then we're about in the same age group, Michael. Subscribe, and I'll subscribe to your channel. Cool. So we do have an understanding. Unfortunately, my late brother was born in '65, July 10th, 1965. Yeah. And I feel his spirit all the time. He passed away when he was 19, but I do feel his spirit. But yeah, it is sad. I'm glad you asked that question because hopefully it'll make some people think a little bit. Like this guy over here. Hey, you. What's your name? Hmm? What's your name? Hmm? How much you love me? You don't love me. What are you talking? You don't love me? You don't love me? What? Guy. Oh, I bet if I gave him some cat food, he would. He's personality on him. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I'll just call you Michael. Yeah. And 6 months after he passed away, in that time frame was a terrible, dark time. And it took me a while to evolve spiritually, to get away from religion and old wives' tales and superstition, and literally search my own spirituality. That's probably not popular. However, I don't really give a damn if it's popular or not, to be honest with you. Hey, I'm not yawning because you guys are boring. Definitely not. It's because it's been a long day and I'm not going to shut it down yet. We're going to just keep it going. I got plenty of energy drinks. And I am so. Look at this guy grabbing his own tail. Get him. Get that tail. Get him. Get him. Get the tail. Get him. Come on. Oh, yeah, you think you're tough, huh? I got it. Look at that. Look at that. He won't even do. Oh, you love me? Yes, you do. You feel frisky, huh? Yes, he feels frisky. He feels frisky, doesn't he? You can't do that to too many kitties, especially a 10-pound Maine Coon. 9 months old, he's already 10 pounds. I saved his ass. Oh my, that amplifier would have hurt him. What are you doing? You trying to side? Get over here. What are you doing? Flying mode. Oh, now look what you did. What did you do? Are you trying to kill yourself? Did you see that little scoundrel? It's a good damn thing I have quick, fast twitch muscles. I'm proficient with Taekwondo. I might Taekwondo you. What do you think about that, huh? Huh? What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that? Yes, I love you. Oh, get down now. Don't do that again. About that amplifier, it weighs 20 pounds. He would have been a pancake cat. Oh, man. Drew Peacock here with my brother, Back Cunt Itchy, who I have no idea. Yeah, I do. I do. Mm. Cat-like reflexes, failed cheats. Uh, mm. I'll tell you, man. At all the confusion, I can't remember if I had one troll or two trolls. Hello, Zombie. How's it going, Zombie J? I hope you're doing well. Are you walking the cemeteries, my friends, this evening, searching for leftovers on the skeletal remains of whatever you can find? I hope you're doing well. Who in the hell is Mike Hunt? I don't know. Is that like someone who looks like I or something? I'm just messing with you. How you doing this evening? Good to have you aboard. This is the dark web. I'm dark Irish. I am dark Italian, and I am dark Cherokee. So you have found the dark web, baby. Oh, sorry about that. I had a alien in my throat. Yeah, baby, this is the dark web. Mr. Dope Smokes, have a good day. We love you so much. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's kind of you. Yeah, but I'm a douchebag. Yeah, Scotch Potts 42 said I'm a douchebag. So said, not this douchebag again. He doesn't know I have the power at the end of my finger to put someone in the corner on YouTube and where they have to sit there till they turn into a freaking skeleton like my girlfriend out there flying around. Uh, I would be nice and gassed up their broom, and they'd be flying around, and the military or the Air Force would be called and shoot them down, and that's how they ended up that way. Stupid damn women, I tell you, these damn girls. That's why I'm single. I'm single. All right. Well, dusty old walnut, thank you. And I will be making more. And I'll be making them available for you guys. I'll have my son help me set up. My merchandise won't be t-shirts or hats or any of that. It'll be American made with this forearm right there. My forearm is solid steel. Literally solid steel. I'm not joking. Not joking. My wrist is huge. In fact, that watch barely even fits on my wrist. Just the way I'm built. I'm just built that way. Oh, okay. Biker stories. Okay, you got it. Let me go take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. And we will. Oh, appreciate it. I keep putting my finger. Thank you, Dusty Old Walnut. I keep putting it down here where the hole is. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Putting my finger where the hole is. Well, at least the old man still doesn't know how to please a woman. I might be single for 7 years. I'll be right back. Oh my, biker stories coming up, my friends. Here you go, Cheech. Want a snack? Come here. Come here. Be real cute. Come here. He's got the cutest little meow. Come here. How much you love me? Come here. How much? Huh? I can't hear you. Huh? What? Say it. Yeah. Huh? Oh. He sounds like a little raccoon. Biker stories. Well, I can tell you some true biker stories with myself. I've been a biker since I was 15. My first bike was a Suzuki 50cc two-stroke, and so the worst biker story. Come here. Come here. When I got that 50cc, I was working. I had a job at Gate Petroleum Company, when the Gate gas station, the old one on Atlantic Boulevard, back in the late 70s. I was working there, and I love my little motorcycle. I put a new cylinder on it and new piston and rings, and I picked it up for $30. And yeah, just minding my business, working hard. It was nonstop, pumping gas. It was when we had oil shortages and stuff like that. So people were lined up all the way down Atlantic Boulevard, pretty much. So here comes my mother, just a very narcissistic woman. And she instructed my dad, who did everything that she said, to take my bike. It was parked behind where the bathrooms were at the time, the little building. Take it and put it in the trunk of her 71 Nova she had. And I never saw it again. However, there was a witness. Of course, I confronted my mother. She denied it. So that was one of the worst things that happened to me. The first bike I ever had. And it goes on and on and on until I cut the apron strings. My mother looked at me as a possession. She said, "Don't you," she said, "don't you get on one of those motorcycles." She used to call me Fucky. That was my nickname. I am not kidding you. "Fucky, you better get out there and get another job and pay your room and board, so I can buy another car." That's how she sounded. She was not the typical loving Italiano. She was like a defect, just a very hateful person. I hate to say that about my mother, but it's true. So she gave up my sister, who was mentally retarded, when she was just a little kid, 6 years old. 6 years old, and said, take her, I don't want her. Said she wanted a perfect daughter. So yeah, that was traumatic. I still remember I was 1 year old back in 1963. I remember, them taking her, and that was traumatic. And my sister, she always would laugh and have a smile on her face, but that one time just seared a memory in my mind. So that started out with the bikes, okay, with my first bike. Now, my mother, she relaxed her rules a little bit when she saw that she could make money since I could travel to like a first and my second job a little faster. So she allowed me to have another motorcycle. So it started out with a little Honda CB100, and then it went to a 125, and Then the old twin cylinder Honda 360, CR 360, I believe, was like a trail and road. And I picked these things up like really cheap, like hardly nothing. And then eventually I got a real good deal on a Honda XL 350. So let me tell you about that. I was accident prone. Of course, that bike had knobby tires, so on a wet road, you can forget about it. So I rode it everywhere, and pretty much every other day I'd be sliding down Atlantic Boulevard, me and the bike. I just don't. I guess the angels were with me. I don't know how the hell I just kept got up from it, and then I rode that same bike all the way up. My brother lived in Connecticut. I had enough. When I turned 18, I had enough of my mother. I was looking forward to leaving, and I did. The day I turned 18, you better not leave your mother. You only have one mother, you bitch. Yeah, that's her. So I couldn't get away from her fast enough. And I was a fool to come back because I had it made. My brother was living in Stratford, Connecticut, and this was 1979. And I found me a beautiful lady. She's my girlfriend up there, a nice woman, and had a good job, worked at a plastic factory. But my mother, she still had that hold on me. Uh, Maybe some of you guys can understand this, that hold. Looked at me as a possession and used the guilt trip thing. You know, I better do this or I better not do that. And mind you, it worked. It worked until I turned about 50. It took me literally 50 years. But I was in foster homes for 3 years. My brother and I didn't see him for 3 years, and that was hell. But so I rode that XL 350, and what a freaking I don't know how I dealt with that all the way from Jacksonville, Florida to Stratford, Connecticut, and it was hell. I ended up on the New Jersey Turnpike. Some of you may be familiar with it. I didn't know how the tolls worked. I burned through $50 because I didn't know that you could, I think they gave you something back then. They gave you something to or get on and off without having to keep paying the toll. Well, I didn't realize that, so I paid the toll every freaking time, on and off the exit. And it was like hell. I couldn't get out of there fast enough. So I ended up in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, out of money, almost out of gas. I didn't know where else to go, so saw this police station. Stopped there. They were really nice and let me stay in the jail cell. And they said, well, why don't we wire your brother at Western Union? Wire your brother, they'd send you some money. And sure enough, he sent me $50. And they were really kind. But I almost got my ass shot because they didn't tell the other guys on the second shift that there was someone in the cell. So the cell door was open, right? And I just walked out, and the guy didn't expect. He drew his gun, like, hold it right there. Who the hell are you? I said, and I explained, oh, well, they didn't tell me a damn thing. It's like, well, shit. So it was interesting. That bike would, I don't know if you're familiar with the XL 350 back then, you might get 80 miles an hour out of it, but it was a torture-peating. The vibration was way worse than a Harley Davidson, way worse. So yeah, and after owning the Suzuki 50 and the Hondas and the XL 350, and this is the next bike. And I just don't see how I even survived some of the wrecks I had. I've had no less than 20 or 30 motorcycle wrecks, some of them pretty serious, but no broken bones. Head injuries, yeah. But I've recovered pretty damn well. So I'll tell you some funny stuff. Oh my God, when I was 40, I was working out, right? and I could bench over 500 pounds. I mean, I was huge, 58-inch chest. I had 22-inch arms. I was just not very proportional. And 5'8". Now I'm 5'6". So that's what happens when you get older. Your spine degenerates, so you become shorter. So I would, if I felt like my testosterone was so high, if I felt like I was disrespected, I would slap the freaking mirrors off. Just, just slap them off. Um, One day, this asshole, he must have been high. He's laughing at me, swerving over, and I punched his glass out on his window. And, I mean, I don't do that anymore because there's too many legal ramifications. I would kick their mirrors off. Just then I had what was called my little a sack of pennies of protection. I would have a sack of pennies in a sock, and I hit their damn windshield. If they were, tailgating me, they wouldn't get off my ass, endangering my life. I didn't call the cops. I just boom. One night I was coming back, and when I was doing the bar thing, you know, chasing the women, I was probably in my 40s, and so yeah, love to you too. In my 40s, and I carried a 357 Magnum in my pocket, my vest, my motorcycle vest. On this side, that way I could keep the throttle rolling. And this dumbass was tailgating me, and I waved for him to go around. So he floors it, this old truck. And so I whip out the 357 Magnum and boom, boom! Mind you, it shoots a flame like that, right? So he got off he ended up just on the side of the road. He was just a distant headlight. So yeah, now my ex-wife, now she was a pistol. Oh my God! At one point, I had a Honda 1300 and she had an 1100, and we'd ride together. She'd carry a damn. She had a 44 Magnum with a big purse. And one night, we're in Orange Park, and this dumbass, he kept following us and tailgating us, and they were yelling something. They were in a truck. She pulled out that monster. It was a damn Ruger Red Hawk, right? With a 7.5-inch barrel, double action. She pulls it out. Boom! It's like, I felt the vibration. Well, she stopped the whole freaking traffic behind us. Luckily, we weren't pulled over. This was back in the 90s. So I'll tell you about, we were like Bonnie and Clyde. So when she would ride on the back, these were the good times. She'd ride shotgun, literally. She had 3 or 4 handguns with her, so we didn't have to worry about tailgaters. But it's a different day today. Unless you really fear for your life, you can't use deadly force unless you are where you need to be. Like I'm in my home, right? So, all right. So I got this guy right here that I put together. It's a Winchester 1300. Well, I cut the barrel down to 19 inches. And so this is my go-to for screw the AR-15s. I use number 4 turkey shot, right? Steel turkey shot. So that way I pretty much keep it. This is the mobile home, so it's going to be in the collateral will be unlikely. I'm not going to have an AR-15 that'll go through several mobile homes and kill people, innocent people. So that's wisdom. And then where's the other guy? I don't know. You may have seen this. This is, if someone doesn't have a weapon, it's a non-lethal time, okay? This is the Saber 68, CO2 powered, and it shoots a 68 caliber projectile at 450 feet per second. I shot a dude out here the other early morning hours in the chest. He lived back here. His son, he was drunk as a skunk. My camera alarm went off, so that's what my go-to right here. And this guy here, I love antique weapons. No barrel. I'll show you here. If you can see, that is it's got 6 chambers, and it's 36 caliber. This is a Pieta pepper box. And this is like 170-year-old technology here. It's got percussion caps. I don't know if you're familiar with it. But this is what I keep right here, my go-to right. And it's like a hand shotgun. I shoot two 36 caliber soft lead balls. In between that, sandwich in there, is is basically it's number, what are they? They're $3, or I may be wrong. They're about 3/16 in diameter. So it's 1,100 feet per second. I went over to a friend's. He had a chronograph, so you could push two lead balls the size of 36 or 38 calories, 0.357. So it's like, so that's just who I am. Uh, Mind you, I'm a loving, kind person, but I'm going to defend myself, whatever it takes. That's just the way I am. So this is what I carry on my bike, and God forbid I ever have to use it, but I will use it. Um, so I usually put it. My fanny pack broke. I got to buy another one, so I usually put it right there where I can get it out on my left hand quick if I need it. Because there's a lot of scoundrels out there that'll kill you. So let me look at your comments, and I'll continue on with the motorcycle stories. I say true stories, mind you. Couple of 317. I couldn't get out. Well, the hearts. Well, so much. Ooh, very nice. Who do we have here now? Let me go back a little bit here. Got a few comments here and subscribers. Yeah, I had a bunch of bike wrecks. I am. Someone must have been watching out for me. I'll tell you one thing. Well, thank you, CRT Gamer. Appreciate you being a moderator on my channel. Means a lot to the old man. Appreciate that. Looking out for me. Looking out for the folks that just want to have a civil conversation and be productive with our words instead of being stupid. Um, so, okay. Yep. All right, let me go back. We got Melanie. Appreciate the sub, Melanie. These. I'm mumbling my words. I'm not even drunk. It's been a day today. Been a day today. You are much. You're very welcome, Dusty, Dusty old walnut. There we go. Very lucky, yeah. I can, and that's the thing, and that's a blessing. Excuse me. I go to the AA meetings, and now I'm more addicted to that, which is a good thing, than alcohol, because I'm healing. But yeah, I'm going to be raise money stuff. Alrighty. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dusty old walnut. You're a kind dude. Florida can get rough. It can, but not as rough as I can get. I'll be honest with you. Ooh, I got a lot of hard miles. I've been a hard man in my 20s. I basically, it was so bad. My childhood was like just Totally bad. I hope that you haven't had that unpleasantness when you were a child. So I'm recreating it right now. I'm doing whatever the hell I want to do. I'm retired and I can do what I want to do. I like being single. I'm not lonely at all. I have my neighbors, a few friends, my family. So, life is good and that's the way I want it. And no one should disrespect you. My motto is nothing will disrespect me, whether it's visible, invisible, slithering, crawling, swimming from another planet. I will not tolerate disrespect for myself, and you should be the same way. And I won't tolerate that. Now, other people, if they say to you, "Well, I just tolerate you," they're not your friend. Uh, I celebrate people. I find people interesting, that are kind, that have love in their heart. Now, mind you, sometimes we don't feel love all the time. We're human beings. However, you know, thank you for those hearts. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. A lot of love on my channel, and love is not necessarily popular, but it's a good thing. Be kind. Be nice. I'm telling you, don't be nice. Because niceness is confused for weakness. You know what I mean, some of you, right? Um, yeah. Billy Kidman, hey, 1870. No, I did wrestle for a little bit. I did, when I was younger, I was a member of the Jacksonville Boxing Club back in the early 80s. And yeah, that was a trip. I can't remember the name, but he was a big black dude, super powerful. And the medicine ball, when he dropped it on you, you know it. You would know it. And if you don't know what a medicine ball is, has nothing to do with medicine. It's like a basketball that weighs, 20 pounds. And I'll tell you, baby, yeah. So yeah, I did the boxing thing, and then in the mid '80s, I learned Taekwondo for a whole year, and that really was a life changer. From that point, I had superior confidence over my adversary. If I had one, I don't. I will try to de-escalate a situation if I can. If I can't, I don't waste my time. If I see that someone is a threat to myself, oh, stop talking, you damn screwy thing. Hang on. I guess it must be. Oh, we're gonna have another demon swap thing here. Let me unplug it. There we go. Now, if you keep talking, you are possessed. So yeah, so Taekwondo was a life changer. Um, it was brutal and excruciating to learn it. Oh my gosh, the flexibility that you have to maintain is unreal. And I'm not even close. I mean, I still have very quick muscle twitch. I'm fast, but I lack flexibility. And it has really nothing to do with your weight because when I was up in Carolina in 2020, I was climbing mountains with my friend up there, free climbing and falling sometimes. Not very far, but I didn't do anything spectacular. But it was a challenge. Even the small cliffs that were 20, 30 feet without a rope, you can't screw up. You're dead. So I developed a lot of physical strength then. And yeah. I was gonna cook. I go to enslave a lot. I mean, save a lot, not enslave a lot. save a lot, and they got some pretty inexpensive, good cuts of meat there, and I bought a steak and some hamburgers. So I was going to cook it out on the forge out there in the backyard, but I'll do it tomorrow. But I love Italian stuff. I love pizza. Oh my gosh, I love pizza. Ooh. I do, Melanie. Thank you so much. I kind of, I had a feeling it was you. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. I hope you're doing well this evening. I hope you are. I hope all of you have peace. As I've said before in my channel, peace is the main key. If you have peace, um, you got it all. Oh, low battery. I better put it on charge. Hang on a second. I got a portable charger somewhere around here. What I do with it? I'll do. That way we can keep it going. If I have to, If you guys want to stay with me, I'll do another phone and do another live stream. But I think I can do it this way. Here we go. Put it. Oh, not that one. This other one. Yeah. This one here. Oh, there goes another phone. Well, it's okay. I didn't need that one. Boy, I used to curse and swear. Because I had a lot of unresolved issues. My mother put me through a literal hell. That might stay. Let's see. I'll have to kind of rig it up over here. Let's see. Oh, blast it. Well, they won't let me turn the phone sideways. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll stay. Maybe it won't. We'll see. Let's see which phone hit the dust down here. Where did it go now? It went to another dimension. Oh, let's see. This is my blue. Yeah. Yeah, this is my blue brand phone. It's okay. Alrighty. Let's see what else we're doing here. So we'll just kind of do this from a distance, and I'll check let it charge up, check your comments. So, peace. Let's get back to it. Peace. If you have peace, inner peace, no matter how you attain that, I do that through my spirituality. Sometimes the lack of spirituality. I used to burden myself because um, my belief system was legalistic, and I drove myself nuts. Instead of based out of love, it was based out of laws and that type of belief system, like the Ten Commandments. Okay, that's legalistic. And as Jesus Christ says, I'm not a Christian, but however, I'm spiritual. He said, what is it? Love. Basically, it's love. So if you love someone and love yourself, you're not going to disrespect them. So to have inner peace, no matter what's happening around you, you're in a very peaceful state of mind. And even when you don't have your basic needs met, somehow you have that peace. And it confounds a lot of people. Some people may even be jealous because you walk around and nothing really bothers you that much. They're jealous. They're trying to figure you out and dissect you. I'm an empath. I'm an old empath. I'm like the old octopus. But he's like this. He's like, every once in a while I do this and beam a little healing energy out. But I do this because I've learned being an empath and just being like this. Well, you got some mean ass either entities that are demonic or whatever, evil that you can't see, and then those people, the energy vampires. So I protect myself because I don't want anyone sucking my energy. Okay, that doesn't deserve it. In fact, if they suck my energy without or try to, I got it taken care of. I lace it. with a special little ingredient where it makes them very uncomfortable. They won't do it again, I guarantee you that. My ex-wife found that out. Um, but that was a different ball game then. But so the bottom line is boundaries. That's a powerful thing. But if you have peace within, it doesn't matter what the hell's going on around you. Really, you're just calm. My motto is: you're sitting there, right? Then you're around a bunch of people, and all of a sudden, all the phones start going off. It's an emergency management signal, right? And it says it's from the United States government. There's an asteroid heading your way. Unfortunately, it's going to make contact 30 minutes from now, right? Well, everyone else is crying and they're trying to contact people and they're apologizing because they were assholes and dumbasses and trolls. I'm the only one that's just sitting there, just laughing his ass off. Finally, they look at me. That son of a bitch over there, it's his fault. He did it. It's his fault. Well, before they can get their grimy, slimy hands around my throat, it ends. So that's my motto. I really don't give a fuck sometimes about someone's squabbly little drama bullshit. And you know what? If it ends, and it's all going to end, don't be fooled, it's all going to end for us individually. We just don't know when. We don't. Um, so some things are just not worth giving a damn about. It's not worth having the headache. Um, when I was homeless, I had the opportunity, which it was bad, to live with a couple of very mentally disturbed ladies. One of them was my girlfriend, but they were controlling, destructive, narcissistic. And I would often get thrown out and think I had to go back to it. Well, I finally learned my lesson. And I said, well, it's better to be homeless than take this shit. And yeah, I saved enough money and bought one of the FEMA trailers. And my late father-in-law said, you can stay over there, Crystal Springs Road. It was worth so much money, and he didn't want to sell it. Eventually, my ex-wife was sold it for nickel and dime to what it was worth back in the 80s and 90s. So I stayed there for 3 years, and the third year I started getting health issues and didn't have anyone to help me out or anything. And then got dehydrated, almost died, started to have seizures. Now, though, that's a wicked thing, seizures. They say it's just physical, but I believe it's a spiritual thing too. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced a seizure, but you're totally out of control. There's nothing you can do about it. Uh, and what triggers it could be drugs, alcohol, or the lack of it, or getting dehydrated, like I did, getting in that health situation. I appreciate the smiles and the love there. I really do. That's for all of us. That's for all of us. But I made it through it, and my ex-wife was kind enough. She saw the dire condition I was in. The My late father-in-law, he lived actually in this mobile home here at the time, and he had one down the road. Gave to my ex-wife, and she said, you can stay here as long as you need to. And I was sick. I was hallucinating. I was still having seizures. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't get anyone to help me. My ex-wife, she was busy doing her own thing, taking care of our daughter and stuff. She was a little kid, so she was busy doing that. And I didn't ask her, and I was pretty much out of it. I was just very, very on the brink of death. I was like right there. I would see the clock and it was going backwards a second hand, or it would stop. I was being tormented by demonic forces. However, um, I always have believed in a good force, okay, good force. Shall we call it God? Call him or her God. Well, God intervened, helped me. I'm not going to preach to you or do that to you. That's your own decision, your own spirituality. But it didn't take long to get some help, and put it that way. But I couldn't get help, so in my screwed up mind, I called the police. Of course, I was still hallucinating, and I thought they were going to come kill me, which, of course, they weren't. Okay. In fact, one of the officers, I knew him. He knew I was totally just had a lot of health issues and stuff, and mental issues from my sickness. And I said, well, I think I just need to be Baker acted. And he said, are you sure? Because he knew who I was. That knew me previously before this. He said, maybe you don't want to do this. I said, well, there's no other alternative, because I tried going to hospitals, and they would kick my ass out, and be homeless again, and that was very unpleasant. When you're totally sick and hurting, and you're out on the street, and so actually I started getting help then, but I wasn't in there for I think what 72 hours. I was in there 24 hours. Um, so it took me months to recover from that. So I was very close to death. I've been close to death several times in my life, but I just keep pushing through it somehow. Just keep pushing through it. But it's good now. I'm very grateful that I have my health. And some people judge me and say, "Oh, you need to get healthy." You don't know me. You don't know who I am. Don't judge people. I mean, on the lake, I'd put them in the dirt. I've done it before, and I'm not bragging. Had a guy out there with a 14-foot Hobie, sleek. He was like 150 pounds. And I said, I'll race you across the lake and back. And he was done. On the way back, he couldn't move. He couldn't go. And I just took my time and kicked his ass. And he was like 25. And at that time, I think I was 62. You know, 2 years ago. Then I was drinking. Now I'm not drinking. I'm getting my strength back. I'm getting my faculties back. I'm healing. But it doesn't just stop at when you stop drinking alcohol. It's a difficult journey because you put yourself in an addictive state of mind, and you're dependent, and you need it. You look forward to the poison. You look forward, and I drank because of my pain. But you know what? Yeah, I have pain, but I had more pain when I was drinking. So it's a spiritual thing. So that phone should be charged up a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah. Okie dokie, let's look at the commentos. I do that. Bradham 3707. Hard to have it to kick with the spot I'm in, afraid of due to responsibilities. Let me give you some advice, my friend, and it's not to put you down or troll you. I'm going to tell you one thing I've learned in my life is the same man who says that he can't is the same man who says that he can't. So I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that I believe in you. I believe that you'll start being positive, and it's going to be a bitch. It's going to be hard, okay? But I do believe in you. So you come to this channel anytime. We'll discuss this. And if I have to, I'll have moderators to keep the trolls off. Um, there's so much help on YouTube. If you want to go ahead, and there's a young lady, actually she's about 40. It's this channel is called Sober Strong. It's Sober Strong. Perhaps some of you guys might have seen it, but she was for 21 years she was an alcoholic, and now she's helping people big time. In fact, she was pivotal on me making the decision to quit. And I'm not going back. My son, he would not be alive if he didn't quit. He wouldn't be alive in 2026. So that was one reason why I quit, because I was hoping to lead by example, and it did help. Now he struggles every once in a while, but nothing like he was. Nothing. I think he's finally got it. That it's a spiritual aspect. Um, but yeah, that's AA might work for you. It might not. I go to the meetings because it's a small town and it's not. It's homey, okay? It's homey. It's like everyone knows each other. It's not a big group. So, and I go to Al-Anon. It's like 4 or 5 people in Al-Anon. It's where you help families that have alcoholics in their family. But yeah, you can do it. See, Melanie, I'm glad 5220. I'm glad you showed up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Well, heck, Feline Gaming, how's it going? Meow, 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 meow. You got 4 kitties. You told me, right? 4 kitties. 4 kitties, 4 times the love. Cats are spiritual creatures. Where is my creature? Oh, here he is. Here he is. Oh, he's so cute. Isn't he cute? Well, here, let's have a little fun. This is the guy I do. His name is Pinkley Dwinkle. Pinkley Dwinkle. And he's got a telepathic beehive, okay? Oh, praise the Lord. My name's Pinkley Dwinkle. If you'll send me, I'm the televangelist. Your mother, but I've got a holy head of hair. I take Vitalis. It's got pure holy water in it. I gotta admit, I look at I look like my mother. My mother would wear a wig. She had beautiful hair, but she was like she was freaking. She needed medication, and she refused it. You better listen to me, you bitch. Get out there and get another job, so I can buy another car. Damn, I got the damn wig hair in my mouth. Oh, glory, brothers and sisters. If you'll send Pinkley Dwinkle a small contribution, come to my revival meetings. I'm getting a message from heaven. Oh, hand me another one of those water moccasins. Oh, glory, 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 gumball. So have you ever been to one of those meetings? I have, and boy, I took it hook, line, and sinker. Oh my gosh, was I a fool? I believe in spirituality, um, but yeah. So that's one of my characters I do. Uh oh, battery low again. Let's put it on charge. Well, it's okay. No problem. If I have to, I'll drag the decliner over here. Yeah, I'll drag it. Maybe that'll stay. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe it will. Oh, maybe it won't fall down and get broken. Oh, I've got to shore it up with something here. Oh, glory, glory, gumball. Oh, oh, hand me another water moccasin, sister. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. I'll just hold it up here. Just stand here. So you go to Pinkley Dwinkle's meeting, right? You walk in, and you are perfectly whole. You're feeling good. You got a wallet full of a lot of cash. bank account just bursting, right? And old Pinkley Dwinkle, he lays his hands on you and breaks your legs and your arms, and you leave in a wheelchair or with a walker. No bank account, no money, because he went ahead and hacked into your bank account. And then some of these people are pickpocketing for Jesus. So that's another song I do. Pickpocketing for Jesus, bringing in the thieves. But anyway, I'm not making fun of you Christians that are true Christians. But it is funny. We got to laugh at ourselves. Look at the Muslims that blow themselves up. Well, this guy didn't do it right. Did you hear about that guy? That movie, what was it? Leslie Nielsen, Christmas Carol, I think it was. Oh my God, I about freaking laughed my ass off on the floor because you got they're all named. What are they named? Mohammed, right? So the head terrorist, he says, Mohammed, get that over here, get on the bicycle. And make sure you do the right this time. Do not blow yourself up before you get to the destination. Make sure you get in the room. So they show the guy on a bicycle. Oh my God, blowing himself up before or after. And they said, they're all named Muhammad. So if some of you Muslims are listening, you'll probably be laughing your Muslim behinds off. And your Muslim behind may land on a Christian behind, or who knows who, a Buddhist behind. So the thing is keep laughing your asses off. Let me see if I can get this thing. See, they won't let you turn the phone sideways, so oh, blast it. Oh, I gotta kind of jury rig it here. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, and this phone is slippier than a banana peel. Oh, I need to buy a case for it. I think they delivered it here. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, yes. So, yeah, Pinkley Dwinkle. If you go in that place, you're going to need medical attention in that revival meeting. Um, there's not too much of that going on. I think people have finally are educated to know that that's bullshit and it's not good for us. So yeah, just an observation, and thank you guys for being here. It doesn't matter. I have plenty of energy. I never get tired. I'm very grateful about that. I have been so sick in my life where I had not enough physical strength to even move my hand. I really appreciate those hearts, Melanie. My daughter, when she's 17, when she was 3 or 4, she just used to go and draw it out like that. It was funny. But she's very independent for her age. She doesn't do it anymore, but that's fine. Um, she is not like typical young people. She actually has a job. She works. She babysits, and very independent, like how I am. And yeah, I think Cheech has got a mouse. Hey, get that mouse! He is the Arnold Schwarzenegger of cat or of mouse catching. He outdoes all the other cats. A rat does not, I don't care how big the rat is, he does not have a chance with Cheech. He beats the crap out of the big male cats out here, pins them down, and gets them behind the neck with his teeth, wraps his little paws around their neck, beats the living crap out of these big cats out there. He's not afraid of anything. When I went to the lake with him, the alligators can smell his scent across the lake, and they'd come out to get close to the kayak. One day he reached his paw down on top of the alligator's head and swatted him. The alligator took off. He went right underwater. The cat is not afraid of anything. He's my favorite kitty. He sleeps with me at night, and we do the live streams. So I guess you can call me Catmandu. We're going to Catmandu. Bum 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 bum. I like that song. So, people think that to have fun in life, you have to be under the influence of substances, and really you don't. I have more energy and feel more alive. And I am reverting back to my childhood. I look so much better now than I did 2 months ago. But you have to decide to walk away from whatever is entangling you, whatever is keeping you from having that childlike um, attitude. That doesn't mean you're going to be adolescent and be irresponsible. No, right, Melanie? You're going to be, you know, you're going to embrace responsibilities and not run from them. But when I was drinking, even though it was like two or three times at the most every week, but I drank heavy those days a lot, and I enjoyed it. But I look back, I would not enjoy it now. Just like some of the folks that I put in my life now, my friends are sober and lucent and spiritually enlightened, and they say if they went back to it, they just want to kill themselves. I mean, it's that bad. One of the guy who runs AA locally, Dave, he is a beautiful human being, and he admits he was a terrible man, but you wouldn't know it by now. And he has the he said through bad withdrawals, and he destroyed his body to the point where it was on meth on this, where he's got the shakes. He does this all the time, but yet he continues. He had cancer. He continues to push forward and be positive and do the right thing. And yeah, so that's the key right there. So now you wouldn't know it now, but because of my childhood, and yeah, I will blame it on that. I lacked nurturing. I had no nurturing from my mother. To try to give her a hug, she pushed me away. And I'm not sobbing, crying. I don't want any sympathy because I've dealt with it. I'm just telling you that our childhood reflects our whole life, of how it's going to be. Our childhood. If you have a very hurtful childhood, let me grab some water. Put some water. I add water to my energy drinks. Peach, what are you doing in here? Did you get a mouse? Did you? Not you. He might have found a mouse. Yeah, I think he got a mouse. And he always brings it up right there at my feet, that little, I call him a scurvy dog. Well, in case some of you didn't see the latest creation, this is the Troll Slayer, and I'm not done with it. I cold forged it. In other words, I hammered this, and this is the Troll Slayer, baby. So, cooler taste. One of my loyal subscribers, I told him I would make this for him today, so I got started on it. So I'm going to make these as soon as I figure out how to do it. I'll try to make these available at a very reasonable price, or maybe uh, donate it to a charitable cause. So yeah, I did sell the Lord of the Rings sword, but this is what I love to do. I'm a blacksmith and a master of sword handling, taekwondo, or whatever. This thing weighs like 8 pounds. To me, it's like a featherweight. But boy, you could shave with it. Watch that ear. I do stuff like this, and I know people probably shaking their boots like, oh my God, what are you doing? There's my banjo. Well, it's banjo time, baby. I was looking for that guy. And yes, I am totally, happily disorganized. My darn freaking, oh, 100-year-old banjo. I should have put it back in the case. I should have. So, and two is better than one. It's called the Delta Blues banter. Why be crappy when you can be happy? Yeah, my brand new electric guitar, it kicked the bucket. You don't see me complaining. It's just one of these things. I'll contact the seller and either they'll send some new pickups or replace the whole thing. I'm not worried about it. I used to like, oh my God, was I an asshole? Sam the Swamp Man. My daddy said, don't go that swamp. Womp, womp, womp. Some down there ain't alive or dead. Never mind. That is said. But I had to know. I had to go to listen to my daddy. Yo, yo, yo. Snuck out my bedroom window on a moonlight night on red blood moon. I play my electric guitar. You shouldn't play that like that. And I just had to go down to that swamp. I should listen to my daddy. I walked. I didn't feel like myself. Some grabbed me by the ankle, pulling me down in that quicksand. Sam the Swamp Man said, "Oh, Daddy, I should have listened to you." Swamp Man said with a growl. Boy, you ain't going nowhere. Your daddy can't help you now. I'm gonna pull you down to see the devil himself. And so I heard, son, where are you, son? And old Sam the Swamp Man, he's with a growl. Ah! My dad had brought that 8-gauge double barrel shotgun his daddy gave him. Son, put your head down, and boom! Both barrels. Sam the Swamp Man's head went flying all over the place in that swamp. But he kept pulling me down. Old Daddy pulled his big old Bowie knife out and whoosh, chopped his hands clean off. And he had his old pet Clyde as alligator. He said, Clyde, here you go, boy, and screw old Sam the Swamp Man's hands over there. Clyde went, oh. Then he spit him out. That's how vile Sam the Swamp Man was. So the lesson and moral of the story, if any of you kids are watching, you better listen to your daddy, old Sam the Swamp Man. We'll pull you on down to hell, boy. I hope you enjoy that. And yes, this is my 100-year-old little wonder, and she's a little wonder. And when I first opened the case, and who knows how long it's been, I felt like a spiritual force. There was a mixture of, I don't know if you ever felt this, like darkness, light, gray energy. And I was overwhelmed. And I picked it up, and within a week, I was playing it pretty damn well. So, it's got a spiritual force attached to it. Well, so this is the only thing I take is Tylenol, and I get it at Dollar General for $1.50. So I don't take anything else. In fact, the medicine that I was prescribed was Ativan with lorazepam. I pretty much got that down to nothing, and I feel more human now. Mirtazapine, might take one every week, and Cymbalta, which is also for your physical pain and depression, anxiety, but it just took the freaking humanness from me. It took the man from me. It took the humanity. Now, and I'm not trying to be TMI, but I'll tell you, when you stop drinking and get the toxic shit out of your life and get the toxic people out of your life, everything comes back. Everything. The good stuff comes back, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So I'm, some people, they say, oh, you must be under drugs or something, or alcohol. No, it's the very opposite. I'm exhibiting the lovely life that I experience every day, and I only sleep 3 or 4 hours every day. That's it. I don't have, because I have had so much tragedy in my life that it's made me so freaking strong that nothing can shake me out of my damn tree. Not a damn thing. If you can have that attitude, you'll have peace. Mind you, I'm not preaching. It's not for everyone. Maybe you don't want peace. Maybe you like drama. That's your journey, not mine. I'm not going to judge you. But I have no use for drama. No use. It doesn't float my boat. It's just a bunch of anchors, and it tries to pull me down. In old Davy Jones' locker, I say they're matey and matettes. Or whoever the ladies are out there. And by the way, let me tell you something what we're going to do in April. It won't cost you a dime. The only thing I ask when you board the old ship back there that I'm working on, or you have your boats, and we're going to do this pirate thing, and I'll announce it later on this March. It'll be in April. So we'll take the old ship out there and dress up like a bunch of pirates and go down to St. John's River and go up there to the river walk to those high fluting trolls and wave our sabers. Now, mind you, they'll have to be like costumes. They'll have to be. They can't be real swords. Okay, they'll have to be plastic stuff, wood stuff. Non-lethal. Arr! It will scare the living bejesus out of them. No pun intended to you Christian folks. So I don't need drugs now. The only thing I ask is no drugs, no alcohol, totally sober. Because I don't want to be. I don't want if the Coast Guard is there or the local police, the boat police. I don't want anyone to get arrested. I don't want to get arrested because of someone that has to have their vice. So that's the only condition. I don't think it's asking a whole lot. So if you do have an issue with it and you feel like you need to have it, just don't come. Or if you want to be on your own boat or whatever out there, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. But that's my goal right there. So do I have any fear about not accomplishing it? Hell no. Now, when I was drinking, yeah, I would be like, oh, I'd procrastinate. Nah, I couldn't do that. I don't want to. I'd forget. I'd be drinking the shit, but not anymore. Yeah, energy drinks, I love them, but it's not alcohol. Alcohol steals your soul, literally. So let me pick up the phone and see where we are here. Ooh. Well, we have a few more here. All right. That's what we got here. Let's go back. Swamp Man came up with that song a few months ago. Yeah. Well, Dusty Old Walnut is with me, and I wish you healing, my friend. I know you have back issues, and push through it. Try to avoid, pain medicine if you can, and try to exercise. Cold therapy works for some people. In other words, the Wim Hof method. Pirate cutlass, timber me timber. Oh yes, we're just a channel of love. That's right. Hurt people, hurt people. You're right. That's what I say. Okay, Melanie, alcoholism runs in your family. Okay, so I wish you healing, those around you. Truly, I wish you. It's amazing how many different people you'll meet uh, doing this YouTube thing, and I decided I probably did hours of live stream today, but it's what I want to do. Not that I'm not doing this to grow my channel. Really, in fact, when they monetize me, so what? If they're playing stupid ads, I'll say, you know what? Get them off my channel. I'll just continue on because the money is not what I'm doing this for. Because I think it's like $50 a month. I mean, I could pick aluminum cans up and get that on my e-bike for pennies. So I'm not going to be pimped out by YouTube. In fact, I had some issues last year where they were deleting my videos, and I let them have it. I said, you delete one more, and I'm done. Apparently, if you got a channel with a lot of views, they listen. Um, but that's not what it's all about. So I enjoy my life, and if I could share it and possibly, perhaps you guys might be interested in certain things. All right. Very beautiful, beautiful. I really appreciate your comments, Dusty Old Walnut. Alan's living proof that spirit has no age. You darn right. I have a lot of spirit. The kids in the neighborhood are jealous. Let me show you one of my little toys. And I was going to try to get out today. But yes, I'm nothing but a big boy with little toys. That didn't sound right. But I am. So, yeah. Let me show you what I got down here. I know. I'm bad. I'm nothing but a big boy. A little boy in a big man's body. I admit it. I'm out there in the front yard. Now I moved in the backyard, but I used to be out there drinking my beer out there and my drinking my vodka. I wasn't, I wasn't boisterous or anything, but alcohol can make your mindset screwed up. So it's like, yeah, kids, you wish you had that. You know what I say? I think to myself, I don't do that anymore. I now do that in the backyard. Um, so yeah, I'm recreating my childhood. Laughing out loud. That's funny. That is funny. What nothing but a big kid, I say. Right on, Melanie5220 said. That's right. And who do we have here with the looks like a kitty cat? Oh, Miss Ruby. Hello again, Miss Ruby. I like that black cat. I do have a black cat called Mama Kitty. And she was feral. Oh my, you couldn't even get closer. Now she comes in and she lets me pet her and pick her up. And I call the Cheech's mommy the milk truck because he'd be following the milk truck all around outside. I said, "Oh, there's your milk truck." Oh, I'll tell you. Okay, yeah, 2 out of 3 people you meet, at least in cities, isn't that the truth? The stress, yeah, are on psych medications. That's from Dusty Old Walnut, I say. I tell you, high on life, darn right. See, this is what makes on the other side of the coin is people like Melanie or Dusty Old Walnut here. People like you guys keep me going.